Welcome back. I am Olivia, Olivia's romantic home, and in today's video, I am so excited to share with you guys more DIY Valentine's Day decor crafts. I'm going to be transforming some of my Christmas decor and jazzing it up to make it ready for Valentine's Day. I'm also working on a Valentine's Day home tour, so don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am all about the love this year. Without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. Let me share with you a Valentine's wreath tutorial using Dollar Tree and Christmas supplies. So after Christmas, I took this evergreen wreath base and I took everything out of it, and then I added a tinsel wreath form from the Dollar Tree and this cute little Dollar Tree happiness is love sign, and I just took the evergreen wreath branches and some zip tied that into the wreath base, and then I'm taking this super fluffy bow, again a Christmas tree bow, and some Dollar Tree ribbon behind it. Then I'm going to take this thrift store ribbon, and what I want to do is just simply take the ribbon and loop it over on itself 2 to 3 times, as many loops as you want to have in your bow. Then I'm going to take some of this pretty little red sheer ribbon. This ribbon I found also at the thrift store. Both of them were originally from Kirkland's, and I just hit the jackpot last summer grabbing some Valentine's Day ribbon. I'm going to zip tie that on top of the Christmas ribbon. And then the little red truck ribbon is from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to take some of this Dollar Tree ribbon and, measuring from my hand to my elbow, just create a simple loopy bow, trim that off, and then trim another piece of ribbon to make some tails. This is a super easy little bow hack. And then I thought, you know what, I want to make a little bit more of a fluffy bow. So I'm going to take some of this sheer ribbon, loop it over on itself a couple of times. And this is kind of that reddish pink ribbon, again from Kirkland's, but I found it at the thrift store. Gotta love those thrifted finds. And then I'm just going to trim that off. And then I added also in some of that red sheer ribbon with the little tiny Valentine's Day hearts on it. I'm using that ribbon a lot because that's simply what I found at the thrift store last summer. I have it in my craft stash, and I am determined this season to not break the bank on my Valentine's Day decor. And so much of your Valentine's Day decor can be repurposed from Christmas decor. I think I said that backwards. But anyway, you can take a lot of Christmas decor and turn it into Valentine's Day decor. Even if you guys didn't decorate with red, you can make a white and pink Valentine's Day decor. You can make a glam Valentine's Day decor. Also from the Dollar Tree, I'm going to take some of their styrofoam hearts and then simply poke a shish kebab in the end and hot glue the hearts to the shish kebab stick, and then hot glue the shish kebab stick into their wreath. And that's going to hold my little hearts in. If your shish kebab sticks are a little bit long on their stake, you can simply take some wire cutters and trim them from the back once you have them popped into your wreath. I decided I needed some more bows because you guys know me, I love big bows and I cannot lie. So I'm going to take some more ribbon loops and just simply loop that ribbon over on itself, tie it off in the center with a zip tie, and then zip tie it into my Valentine's Day wreath. So I shared with you guys in some of the past videos a Valentine's Day Christmas tree and another Valentine's Day wreath, and then even a big Valentine's Day garland above my door. Go back and check out some of those videos, as well as some of my cardboard Valentine's Day hearts, which you guys can see off to the left over there is one of my cardboard Valentine's Day hearts. And then I simply took spackling and spackled around that to create like kind of a frosted cookie effect. But anyway, so I used my last wreath on the front door, and I noticed next to my Christmas tree I didn't have a wreath. I also thought it might be cute to put this wreath hanging from that big mirror that's in my dining room, or even out in my little crafting studio. So I don't know, where do you guys think I should put this wreath? Currently, right now, while I'm editing this video, I have it in my dining room on that door, because that door is seen by the kitchen, the dining room, and the living room. And when I get done creating a project like this, I just love being able to see it. So anyway, I'm going to add in some red Christmas ornaments, and then on the Christmas clearance, I was able to get a couple of cute little cupcake ornaments from Walmart. This, of course, is optional and just a next level step. I also got 90% off clearance ornaments at Hobby Lobby in pink. Sneak peek, I might do some pink Christmas next year, you guys. I actually love this red and pink combo. I think it's so cute and so chic. And I'm adding a lot more pink into my spring decor as well. Pink makes my heart happy, and I always feel like your decor should make your heart happy. I did add in some cute little recycled roses from other projects. And here is the finished product. I have let you guys know that I do take apart the majority of my projects at the end of each season. I put everything in bags and totes and store them in my garage. So I hope you guys are loving this project and you're inspired to create something beautiful for your home as well, or you're maybe just enjoying watching me create. But I love you guys, and I'm so thankful and blessed to have you guys here. Now let's take a look at the next tutorial. Okay, let's create a Valentine's Day swag for my mirror that's in my hallway using my Christmas swag. So the evergreen branch is just the base of this project, and then I had created a cute little loopy bow. This was my Christmas decor, but what I want to do is take some of my Valentine's Day ribbon, and I found this Valentine's Day ribbon at the thrift store. It's originally from Kirkland's. It's sheer, and it has little tiny little red Valentine's Day hearts around it. You can also find really cute Valentine's Day ribbon at the Dollar Tree, which I've used a lot of in my home, and also at Hobby Lobby, Amazon, and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm taking a zip tie, and I'm going to zip tie the center of my bow, and then I'm going to zip tie this on top of the red ribbon, and then I'm just taking some of that little Dollar Tree. It has little like kisses or lips on it, which is really cute because it has red and pink on this. And I'm going to wrap that around the entire bow and then just make a shoelace bow tying that off. And it had some leftover red velvet Christmas ribbon in that ribbon. Now this heart I created using a cardboard box. I simply cut out the shape. I added on some pretty wrapping paper that I found at the thrift store, and then from Walmart I had gotten some satin ribbon. It was on clearance, and I just made a heart, and that created that little heart that I wired into the center part of my swag. You can grab styrofoam hearts at Dollar Tree, they work as well. And I just added just a couple little pink ornaments, left some of the red ornaments in there, and then a couple little roses. Here's another little red cardboard heart that I found at the thrift store. And this is a simple and easy way you guys can take a Christmas garland, add in some pretty hearts, roses, a couple of pretty pink ornaments, and you can call it good for Valentine's Day. I have two more swags that I want to do in a different video that are for my bedroom, and I've been debating on whether or not I want to put those swags back up, but I really was pleased with how I was able to turn this into a Valentine's Day wreath with pretty minimal effort and very little cost, because I made a lot of these hearts this year. Definitely go back and check out some of my other videos. This season I have been repurposing and reusing everything in my home to create Valentine's Day decor. Making little cakes out of, yogurt containers and mushroom containers. And I even took and made macaroons out of pool noodles. So you guys can really get creative. We have been snowed in now since Sunday, and so it's been 4 days. Now, I will say that I was able to get out today for just a little bit. The roads were cleared off. I think the kids will probably have school tomorrow. So if you guys are getting winter weather, I hope you're staying safe and warm. I hope you are, doing some cozy, fun little projects in your home. And I hope you guys are inspired to create something pretty for Valentine's Day. And if not, you're just enjoying watching this tutorial. Now let's create a cute little Valentine's Day gnome. So I had made this little cardboard heart, and then I just hot glued another little heart ornament into the center of that, and I set that aside because I decided I wanted to really jazz up my little gnome. So I'm taking some old Valentine's Day ribbon that's kind of crinkled up, and what I want to do is I want to hot glue it into a larger piece of ribbon because I love the pattern, but I wasn't really able to use it for a ribbon because it had just been reused too many times, and I just thought this would be perfect. And what I want to do is create a little Valentine's Day gnome hat that has hearts on it for my gnome. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and you guys could also use fabric, but I didn't have any Valentine's Day fabric, so I thought ribbon would work just as well. And I'm just going to take and simply add some tiny little dabbles of hot glue to the base of my gnome's hat and just wrap it around kind of to the top. My goal for this is to not create a permanent hat. I didn't want to completely redo my gnome because I want him to be able to be an Easter gnome and then a 4th of July gnome and then a Christmas gnome again if I want that for him. Or he might just remain a Valentine's Day gnome. I got the gnome in at the Dollar Tree in the $5 spot, or the Dollar Tree Plus spot. That's what I meant to say. And he was $5. Now I did wrap some pink ribbon around his hat. He's getting super jazzy with a rose. He is a very romantic gnome. And then some cute little mini hearts that I cut out of that red velvet ribbon that I had left over from Christmas. So yeah, I'm getting super creative with Mr. Gnome. And he is going to stand at the end of my hallway. I created this kind of little space with like a mirror and some fake curtains. Basically, it's kind of in front of where my furnace is, back behind there. So anyway, but I just thought this was super cute. And then I'm going to hot glue just a tiny dab onto his hand to keep his little heart in that says hugs on it. And then I'm taking some Dollar Tree red ribbon and I'm just wrapping that around his little ankle boots here, and then adding a cute little heart to the top of his Gnome shoe. And keeping in mind this whole time to not really hot glue things down super tight, because if I want to change them out with like little Easter eggs or whatnot, I want it to be easily removable without tearing them up. So anyway, this is a fun way you guys can repurpose some of your Christmas decor. Maybe if you had some Christmas gnomes or some Christmas deer or anything like that, you can use this kind of same idea on this. I'm even thinking you could make like a Valentine's Santa Claus. Why not? I don't know, just a thought. So anyway, I hope you guys are loving it and are totally inspired. Now I have to share with you guys a quick little clip of my puppy dog, Benji Bear. You know, he always loves being in the video. Whenever he sees me filming, I think he's like, hey mom, let's come play. So he is playing with his little puppy dog or reindeer thing, and it's been so cold. I have barely been able to let him out just long enough to go potty, trying to protect those paws. Roof, roof, we love you guys. For this DIY, I want to share with you guys how I transformed one of my Hobby Lobby mirrors into kind of this faux arch window. So I originally painted it white, and yes, it was a mirror. Now I did this for my studio because I didn't want a mirror. My studio is in my garage, and so one side of the studio that you guys see is really cute and decorated. The other side has my crafting supplies, and I didn't want you guys to have to look at my crazy mess. So I went ahead and painted this white. That way the mirror just looks kind of like an arched window. Well, I realized it just seemed kind of boring. So I thought, you know what? Valentine's Day and Easter is coming up, and I'm going to have a lot of pretty pink pastel decor. So why not go ahead and just paint it? So what I'm doing is I'm taking a smaller brush and I'm outlining the window panes, or where the mirror was, and I am just free painting this with my hand. I could have taped it off, but that would have been pretty time consuming, and I get frustrated by taping things off. It's kind of I don't know, just a thing I don't like to do. But anyway, so I'm just going to fill it in with the larger brush, and this is just some white chalk paint that I mixed some pink paint into, and yeah, we're going to play some music and you guys can watch me paint. And if you guys have an old mirror, you can always paint over it. Yeah, so I took several, I think it was 2 cans of just white matte spray painted the entire mirror, and then I'm going in and painting it. So you guys can be the judge of what you think about this project, but I thought it was fun, and for my crafting studio, I thought it was super cute and perfect, and it really makes me smile. I think there's something to do with the color pink that just makes me feel relaxed and happy. And if you guys don't love pink, that's okay. You could always paint in your little squares black or any color that you love. And this project is just an idea to get your creative juices flowing. So relax and enjoy the process.
And it shows, if I'm honest, you're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh.
So here is the finished product. I hope you guys are loving it, and if it's a little bit too pink, it is a little bit pink, but it makes my heart sparkle and shine. And here is that little Valentine's Day garland that I created. Now on either side of this little pink faux archway, I want to put something really fabulous. I just have some Dollar Tree tinsel hearts for now because making handmade things takes a while, but I'm thankful to have you guys here, and I love y'all so much, and thank you for watching this video. And if you feel led to, go back and watch some of the other Valentine's Day videos. So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. I'm a DIY crafty mama. This is my 6th season on YouTube, and I just love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a budget. I truly believe you do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. For everybody that is new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and I love to share with you guys so many different ideas on how to fluff up your home, doll up your home using items that you can find at the Dollar Tree, the thrift store, Hobby Lobby, and Walmart. So thank you guys again for being here. I want to encourage you guys to keep your chin up no matter what you're going through. I know these winter months can be a little bit challenging for us, you know, as we're inside more. We can't get out there and garden or, you know, go to the beach or the lake or whatever those things that you like to do during the summer are, but there's a lot of indoor things that you can do, and you can learn new little things as well. I like to try new recipes during the winter time. I tried different exercise routines, and speaking of exercise, I encourage you guys to get a move on where you can, even if you're just kind of walking in place inside, or you know, you're playing with your dog or you're stretching. I know that's how I started out on my fitness journey, was just walking my puppy dog. I also want to let you guys know that they have a little walking, they're not really treadmills, but they're just walking things on Amazon. I ordered one for my little studio. It's called a walking pad. Gosh, I don't know why I couldn't remember it. But anyway, they don't have handles, so you might want to order one with a handle. But those are a good way to get started on your fitness journey. Get some little hand weights. I know when I broke my ankle last season, I had hand weights, and I would sit and do exercises in a chair, because I was off of my foot for 4 months. I couldn't walk for 4 months outside of, you know, having a boot on. So anyway, that being said, I just want to encourage you guys to get your body moving. It's really important for your mental health, for your physical health, and I know it helps me every day if I start feeling a little bit down, if I get, you know, myself moving and get my heart rate up a little bit, that gets those natural endorphins flowing. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. That's my little end of the video spiel to kind of hopefully encourage you guys, and I have more fun crafting and decorating on the way. I'm even starting to think about Easter and spring. Yes, I said it. And I do want to do a Valentine's Day home tour for you guys, so I'm trying to, you know, simply transform my Christmas items and make them really fun and Valentine's ready. So I love y'all. I'm gonna hug all of your hearts so tight. Thank you for being here, and until our next video, be kind to yourselves. Oh, subscribe to my YouTube channel too, and follow me on Facebook. But anyway, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, and we'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.
That I love you.